and welcome along, everybody. Seems the stream is about 20 seconds behind at the moment. So, yeah, how are we all? I hope you've had a good Wednesday, everybody. It is hump day. We are halfway through the week, which is fantastic. Let's see who we got here in the chat this evening. TBS Twister, welcome along. Edward, 25, 2009, welcome along. Netsound19, welcome along. Jude, welcome along. Klaus, welcome along. Mark B, welcome along. Who else we got coming in here? Blackmere coming in with their 12-month subscription. Welcome to the 1 year club, Blackmere. You are awesome, and thank you for resubscribing. Let's see. Internet is being fun this evening, as you can probably tell. We got a little bit of delay to the stream. It's not running incredibly close to actual. Oh man, we got 1000 kbs. It's weird. I actually was able to download an update on FarmSim earlier this evening, and now my internet connection is just being slow. So it seems stable enough, but actually streaming-ish. But oh no, that's not working properly. Claire Racing, thank you. Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. So we'll have to see how this goes, because it's not behaving itself. It's not behaving itself at all. So we will see. Andy Adam 93, welcome along. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, so there is a good oh, wow, that is such a delay. What is up with that internet connection? Internet is definitely having fun right now. Nothing on there. Anything running on here? No, that's not running on there at the moment. So yeah, I don't know why it's maybe it'll clean up. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe I should get on with some farming. Paul Sinclair, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. What was for supper? X2X. For supper this evening was pork medallion, pan-fried pork medallions, cauliflower cheese, and asparagus, which was really nice. I had to, in fact, I ate mine and I ate my daughter's because she's not feeling well. So yeah, I ate all of it tonight, which was really, really nice. As always, a quick shout out to my partners for tonight's stream. So Giant Software, of course, use code VF Gaming to help support the channel when you buy anything directly from the Farming Simulator website, including the newly released Gerwell DLC, which came out yesterday. !partner for that information in the chat, or !Gowl for the direct link to the DLC. Icon City as well, who do some fantastic icons for your stream deck, not just if you're a streamer, but also if you're playing things like FarmSim. They are absolutely awesome. Pretty much my code VF Gaming gets you stuff on all of these. Also, Advanced GG, get 10% off your Advanced GG order by using code VF Gaming at checkout. G Portal, !G Portal in the chat for that as well. Go check out any of those guys. If you use my links through to them, then you support the channel, and in lots of places you also get some money off as well, which is fantastic. Also, if you want to help me build my new computer, my throne.me/virtual farmer down there, any donations towards that would be much appreciated, because it's going to improve these streams and it's going to improve my videos. So looking to give you guys some stuff as well. RSM 12491, welcome along. Jesse's, welcome along. Right, I'm going to crack on with some farming. Let's go. Right, unpause this. It is 1 minute past 7 in the morning. It is really dark. We have got to we're going to go and collect up cotton first today. It'll clear up in a bit. It's already clearing up, Paul. I think it's about a minute behind at the moment, maybe. But yeah, it's sort of struggling its way up, and it's not horribly out of thing. So it normally clears up within a bit. And switching to the mobile is not always the best thing. Derek C, 1888, welcome along. Right. Field 30 is where we're going to go. We're going to grab the... Well, we've got the baling wagon, or the bale wagon on here. Do I want to use this, or do I want to go and use my JCB, which is probably faster? What's the top speed of my JCB? Let's check this out. Top speed of the JCB is... There she is. 39. Yeah, I'm going to use this. Not the tractor it gave me for the contract. I'm going to use the JCB. I'm going to drive down there, pick up all of the stuff, and then go for that. Killer Rock 446 raiding with a party of 1. Welcome, 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 raiders. Hope you had a good stream, Killer Rock. Oh, let's drop that off. And do that. Far we go, far we will indeed. Oh, do you know what would really help? Getting up in the gears. Evening, King Scorpion, welcome along. I'm waiting to see if the stream A gets stable and B catches up. When it gets stable, I will suggest everybody to refresh. It's not stable yet. It's still running a little bit under, so it's dropping a few frames all the time. But it normally gets... it's not doing too bad, actually, at the moment. Right, let's take this JCB. Let's go down to field 30. And we'll get everything started. So we want to continue the contract down there, but also we want to pick up a whole load of cotton bales, because there are a whole load of cotton bales already on the field that have been produced by our harvester. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, and we haven't collected for field 9 yet. I need to collect on that contract. You can see up the top, it's completely missed. So we didn't do it last time. I'm doing well, thank you, FarmCatGR. Welcome along. Actually, the delay is catching up now. It's not too bad. We are still a little bit under connection speed, though. No, I just dropped the quality a little bit. Right. So things we found out last time. We didn't need to worry about the fact that fields were half done and not done right. Because apparently it sorts itself when you take the contract. Which is hilarious. Because we could have earned so much money during the harvest season by harvesting fields, and we didn't do it. We have 133,000. We got to get as close to 400,000 before we sell our land on here as possible, which is quite something. Although we have a few things going for us, so we should be okay for a bit. I'm going to start picking bales up from this top end. How do I activate this thing? Operating position. There we go. So a few bales to pick up from this field. I think this takes 4, 5 maybe. So that'll get us started. Had to refresh, catch up. Yeah, as soon as it goes green, I will recommend. All right, there we go. Hit refresh. fresh. Oh, no. Ah. Yeah. There we go. Things... Oh, well, it did go green for a moment. But it seems to be sorting itself out now. Yeah. Good. Will this take 4? Or can I only take 3 on here? I can only take 3 on here. Okay. Fold you up. And then we'll get our harvester started. And then we'll come up, pick up the next 3 and get them delivered as well. Yeah, it only takes 3. Nearest waypoint. And then we'll get out of the way. Oh, wow. Right. What have we got? Let's see. Where's this going to? Hello, Thightboy77. Welcome along. We're getting more cotton bales out of here than I was expecting to. I'll put it that way. We want to collect that one. Yes. Then field 30. Where's this going to? All Spheres Store. Is that the one down the bottom here? Yeah. So this one's going down the bottom as well. Fantastic. Less than half a tank on the harvester. That's fine. We can collect these up and then we'll head back to the farm and we'll grab the fuel tank and bring it back down here. But at 28%, we should end up fairly well through here today, I think. Which will be make me happy to get the cotton knocked out today. Oh, we did have rain forecast. When is the rain due? Oh, wow. No, it was going to be rainy, but looks like our entire day here today, it's not going to be. So I think we might have hits, might be lucky and get a nice clear day to get this cotton done, which will make a big difference to us. Getting this done is, yeah, is going to make a big difference. All right, let's see if we can unload these down here. No rant. I do rant at times, Honey Badger. We'll see. We'll see. There may be a rant. Oh, no rain. No rain. Yeah, stream is ruined. No rant. I meant no rant, not no rain. Oh, that's hilarious. Right, I think this is to go onto here. Yeah, there we go. 2 and 3. 19%. So, looks like we're going to need 5 sets of bales. So 15 bales in total off this field in order to complete this contract. And we're almost 2/5 of the way through. We got one of them. We're gonna go and pick up a second lot now. Hey, Kermit the Frog, welcome along. Can't believe I read no rain as no rant. Ah, dear. Hey, Morpheus. How you doing, my friend? I hope things are going well. Have I leased the equipment? So, yeah, I've leased the equipment for this contract. The JCB is mine because it's faster than the Vulture they gave me. But yeah, the trailers is leased for the contract, and the harvester, of course, is leased as part of the contract as well. Yeah, the downside to the John Deere cotton balers is the fact that they are twice the price, and you can't unload incomplete bales from them. I think a bale has to be at like 90% full in order to unload the bales from them. So it's, yeah. One there. I do like the bale equipment for the round bales. It's just a little bit trouble. Devil's Eye, thank you very much for that. There we go. And Paul Sinclair, thank you very much as well. Yes, I have replaced the power supply in my PC, Honey Badger, and my my current gaming PC is working now, which is good news. Bad news in that I was saving the power supply for the new build, and of course now it's got to stay in this one. So yeah. So that means I've had to put a power supply on the wish list in order to cover power requirements. The other thing I've noticed is that lots of places seem to be having spring sales in the next week or so. So I'm keeping an eye on the price of things like graphics cards and things, because if necessary, might have to get those in the near future. We'll see how that goes. Great thing for the front of a tractor is loading round bales with the awful grey thing for the front of a tractor is awful. Well, I've used that. That's not that bad. Although I tend to put it on the back of a tractor. But I'd say it's a good way of moving round bales into a storage area and then getting them out, maybe. The Milk Tanker J has helped us out as well. I've also hit the wall, because I hadn't quite threaded the needle there. Right. Cannot do it at all. By the awful grey thing, I take it you mean... let's go... where are we? Cotton equipment, isn't it? That! You mean the cotton wheel grab? I quite liked that. I thought that worked fairly well for me. That will take rounds, that will take rounds, yeah. And 39% transporters. Lamb Track, thank you for the every little helps. Right, we need to go feed the chickens and get some fuel for the harvester. Taking the normal bales to 2 bale holder. Oh, okay. Normal. Oh, I know the thing you mean. Yes. My badges showing up for you. They're not on my screen. Yeah, I can see your badge, Jude. It's appearing on both my screens. So Yeah, 2/5 of the way through the contract now. That's good news. Actually, that's quite a big jump very quickly. So I'm very happy with that. Port Sinclair's redeemed clean meat. So that is what we'll do as we pass the farm. Currently waiting for early March snow to melt on Atium so I can plant some sugar beet. What I'm up to tonight? So we're supporting this contract tonight. We will probably try and do another contract. I don't know what else we've got contract-wise, actually. We've got... No, neither of those. 2 very large cultivating contracts. Field 18 might be a good one to take on, or a fertilizing contract. Oh wow, that fertilizing contract's expensive. We are probably best off looking at these prices at going for Field 18's cultivating contract, I think. And getting that sorted. Hey, Cheese Creed, welcome along. Natbet, thank you for resubscribing with Twitch Prime for your 3rd month. You are awesome. There we go. That's given that a good wash. So we're going to park this around the back of our shed. And then I think we'll take the service trailer down to Field 30. Hey, Classman85. Welcome along. All right. Okay, back her up. And yeah, we'll put some DEF in here. I think we've got some DEF in our tank, and we'll put some diesel in as well. Okay, I think this needs to refill. Yeah, there we go. Oh, when's the Oak series starting? A week on Sunday. So we have 2 more streams on this map after this. So Sunday will be the penultimate stream, and next Wednesday will be the final one. Looking to start map creation on Tuesday, and then we'll be on the Oaks a week on Sunday. So starting a new month with a new map, basically. Is the idea. No, there aren't any. I was hoping there might be some numbers on that, but 2,600. That tell me? Yeah, there we go. So we should have more than enough on here. And if we fill up the harvester now, with any luck, it won't need refilling again before the end of the field. So let's get down there and get this done. What have I missed? Did I finish cotton? No, we've got the cotton going. So we're nearly halfway through the cotton, actually, which is great news. To get this to the point where we're nearly halfway through the cotton already is brilliant news. I am umming and erring about getting an auto stacker to sell the straw bales. But I don't know if it'd be worth it. I think we might end up spending more on the auto stacker than we spend on the straw bales. We could then use it maybe to sell the silage bales as well. But to be perfectly honest, I can easily stack silage bales on my flatbed without too much hassle. And I might mix up a very large trailer full of TMR before we move as well. I'm tempted to get the get one of the new static balers and bale up some TMR bales to take with us. Hey, Thefisherj, welcome along. One day of no injury. And we go. Oh, and our harvester is just coming up to the top end of the field. And looks like it might be. Yeah, it has just dropped a bale. Perfect. Oh. And my landy, I think, needs some repairs. All right, we'll bring you down here. And we'll stop you. Do you know what? How far through the field is this? Yeah. I think if we fill it up with fuel now, that should be enough. Don't need DEF, just need fuel. Right, what are we currently doing? We have DEF selected. No, that's DEF, right. Okay. So I want that one. And that should fill this up. And I think this is about halfway through the field, to be honest. So I don't think we need to do a full tank on here. Have I tried Windows 11? I haven't, but when I build my new PC, it will have Windows 11 on it. Hey, Skate GC. Don't do 11. I know people who have 11 don't have problems with it. I'm not adverse to having 11. My current PC won't support Windows 11, so that's part of the reason why I haven't updated. Right, and go. So that hasn't missed anything. We will turn that off and we'll take this back up to the farm. That bale is going to cause problems. Oh yeah, it is. We need to get the oh wow, yeah, we need to get the why did that drop that in the cotton? We need to get the JTB back up here and start collecting up bales, because that is going to be a problem. We are saying goodbye to the Land Rover, of course, at the end of this series. It's got 55 hours on it. We are going to be getting a Hilux for the next one. So, yeah, I've got a 20... I think it's a 2021 Toyota Hilux. It's going to be our car for the next map. Because it has a bed in the back that I can put stuff in, which I can't do currently with this. Should mean we no longer need the small flatbed trailer, so we'll get rid of that as well. And then we can take eggs for sale on, you know, just in the flatbed at the back, or in the truck bed at the back, which would be great. Here to get the answer to the rumor I've heard: is farm sim really that toxic? No. No. Hey, Midnight Trucker, welcome along. I'm a little bit... What do you mean by that? Do you mean the community? In which case, hell no. Do you mean the game? In which case, the answer is also hell no. No, Farm Sim is one of the least toxic games out there. Like everything, there are elements. As always, anything in the 21st century, there's always elements. But yeah, Farm Sim isn't toxic. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. You'll see stuff. Trial run for FS25, quite possibly. The FS22 is addictive. Yes. You just want to keep playing. That's what I assumed. Yes, it's very true. Right, yeah, we need to get back up there and get that bale out of the way. There is like everything in the 21st century, there is a toxic section of the community. I have spent some of my time as a Farm Sim ambassador trying to engage some sections of that toxic community, section of the community. I'm actually quite happy to say that since the launch of FS22, that section of the community seems to have shrunk. There are some people who used to have a very negative view of Farm Sim, who after FS22's release, it just disappeared. I left the lights on the Land Rover. I'll deal with it in a bit. You know what? I left my lights on my actual Land Rover earlier when I brought the kids home for school. Been playing 2 days and absolutely love it. Good man. Or good person. Because I'm not assigning gender to somebody who's... I don't know who they are at the moment. Because you never know. There are plenty of female Farm Sim players. Then you have this one's man. Well, I'll say, Thefisherj, the reaction of the community to that tells you pretty much how awesome the Farm Sim community is. I believe the response from most players was hell no. There we go. That's got that out of the way. I don't think, though... I don't know how often it's putting a bale out. That's the question. How full is that harvester? It's done... So it's done one row down and back. And it is 62%. Okay. Liftable pallet and bale mods. I don't know, Paul. Best bet is to see if he has a Facebook page or something like that. Because, yeah, it can be quite difficult sometimes to get hold of a modder. Skateski. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. They would say Realistic Gamer is good YouTube. Would I say Realistic Gamer is a good YouTube name? Yes. If that's available. Mrs. Milk Tanker J, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. How you doing, Mrs. Milk Tanker J? Hope all is going well. And that Milk Tanker J isn't causing you too much trouble. Awesome. See, nice family channel, this one. Oh, big moment. It's 9:30 and we're almost halfway through this contract. I have another bale down the bottom. Let's go collect that up. Are there any good benefits to cotton? Yeah, it's worth a fortune. I don't normally on a British map I don't do it, but with the amount of money we're trying to raise, it's just a contract I couldn't ignore. It's like nearly a £40,000 contract on here, and we need the cash, so we may end up with nearly 50,000 off this, which would be fantastic. How can you not be in touch with... Hang on. How do you get in touch with... It's not Yos. No, Yos isn't who he asked. Okay. That is going to be fairly close to a full bale, I think. Yeah. Oh, right. That's... Yeah, that's going to be fairly close to a full bale. While watching you multitasking. Do you know what, Mrs. Milk Tanker J? Part of the reason why we get a lot of viewers on here and some quiet chats sometimes is because a lot of people play Farm Sim while watching me. Which is quite cool. I wrote Mr. Yeah. Mr. Yos. Yeah, lots of people watch while playing. Hell, I do it while watching other creators. I watch other creators while I'm playing as well. And lots of people, you know, say to me, "Oh, I'm playing along with the game you're doing," which is awesome. I love that. Yeah, there we go. He thinks a new mulch cosplay seems to want to do reverse donuts. Okay. We're kind of following the harvester. No. Got back a little bit. And then bring it in a bit. Bring the sun around a bit. And grab us a screen grab. Or a screenshot. Then we'll do it from the other way as well. Oh, wow, now this is a bad direction to do it from because the sun is behind. So you light up this side of it. Might work. It's not great. It doesn't work too bad. If we can get that angle. Oh, wow. That is a great shot. Hey, Damer Brares, welcome along. That's how I learned to play this game while watching me. So many people tell me that, Morph. Which is awesome. I love that. I love that my stuff inspires people to play and that they learn how to play from my stuff. That is always awesome. Oh, Mrs. Milk Tanker J, you'll love it. It's so calming and so relaxing and just such a nice thing. Cheers, T! And stretch! Oh. Now, something I should mention about Sunday's stream. The clocks go forward Saturday night. So, if you are not in the UK and your clocks aren't changing on Saturday night, I will be live an hour earlier. Oh, sorry, Midnight Trucker. Where's your comments? Let's speed it. How many liters are these cotton bales? That's a very good question, Midnight Trucker. I do not know. I've changed your YouTube name to Realistic Gamer and not sure if it's a good name for an FS22 channel. My question, to be perfectly honest, most names are good. What I would recommend, if you're looking for a name for a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel or something, go for something that doesn't have numbers at the end of it. Is first thing. The second thing is that it doesn't really matter beyond that what the name is, because you will, if you get a following, you'll get a following and it won't matter on the name so much. I chose Virtual Farmer because I was going for heavy farm sim when I started. As you guys have seen, it doesn't lend itself an awful lot to other stuff. So yeah. Ziplib, thank you for the raid. Welcome, 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 raiders. Hope you had a good stream, Ziplib. There we go. What gear have I got? Wheel, joystick, control bar. So I have a G923 is my wheel, and I have a Saitek side panel as well. Fair enough. If it says what you do, Callum, that's perfect. Are you going to drop that bale for me, please? Come on, drop the bale. I want to go and deliver it. Oh, man. Come on. I've got a question. Will this work? No. Oh, I was hoping I could pull it straight off the back of the machine. So when does that drop it? Does it drop it when it gets to a full... No. That's weird. Does it drop it at the end? Maybe it drops at the end. Yeah, I think it waits till the end of the row and then drops it. Cotton is not generally grown in the UK, no. As I said, this is a contract. I normally would not... I would not do cotton. But a mad farmer here has decided to grow cotton, so... Blew it off the line. So this is going to take us to nearly 60%, I think. Certainly should get us up to 55%. But yeah, cotton isn't normally something I do on a UK map. I am only doing it because the contract is worth like 36,000. And we should get closer to 45,000 once we've sold the excess cotton. So which crops in FS22 can't be grown? The main ones are cotton and sugarcane. Most other crops would grow in the UK. What am I doing once the cotton is done? We're probably going to take on a cultivating contract. Yes. What map am I on? I am on Calmsden Farm. Exclamation map in the chat for more information. So what's my favorite thing to harvest? Probably wheat or barley. You know, the classics. I very much like being behind the wheel of a combine. Right, I am going to go up to the farm, and I think we might try and pick up the contract we're talking about. Soybeans. Soybeans are a nice crop. I like doing canola as well. So my issue with soybeans tends to be that soybeans sell really late into the year. So unless you're, and they're a good crop to do if you want to spread out your income. Quite often. Bales with bale loading is awesome. We're going to be doing a lot of that next stream. We've got all of those straw bales scattered around our fields to get picked up, so we're going to do those. We are probably going to be selling silage next time as well. Actually, I need to check the price. If silage bale price is good now, we probably want to be selling it now. How many of the big... We've got 4 of the big bales left. Okay. Let's see if we got anything else that needs selling in November. I think we sold everything that needs selling in November last time. But I do want to check the silage. Silage best price. Oh no, it's January. 189. Oh! Farm store sale point is above best price. We want to be doing that. And it's dropping, unfortunately. But we want to be doing that. I do corn, winter wheat, and double crop soybeans. Yeah, I'm really enjoying doing cotton and maize silage, corn silage on Spruce Mountain at the moment. That's a huge amount of fun. For unbelievable. Why? Why do that? There's a reason he got banned from the Discord. No. He has been, but when he first joined, there was some stuff in the, do you know what? Do you know what? That was very evidently oh, where's that gone? I'm sorry, that has annoyed me, because that's very evidently trying to get past a mods. If somebody wants to go in there and ban him, feel free. I only did a 10-minute timeout, and on reflection, I think that wasn't enough. Thank you, Thefisherj. I was a little too premeditated for my liking in the end. Hey, Drew, welcome along. When I say family friendly, I mean family. I mean family friendly. That does mean don't put that in the midnight tracker. Yeah, it is a PG-13 stream. Yeah, acronyms. Try and avoid the acronyms as well. Wait. So I'm planning, we've got 4 large silage bales left. We're going to keep those. And mix up some mixed ration with those. And as I said, maybe, just maybe, we might see if we can mix them into some TMR bales and use the TMR bales on the new map to start us off. No, that's too far. I knocked it. It didn't sit right. Oh, it'll. There we go. There we are. Oh, we got. Oh, really class, man. Thank you so much. This has suddenly got so much trickier. All right, 5 minutes, full realism of me loading silage bales from an awkward position. I hope everybody's got their popcorn. Fun begin. There we go. That's all right. It's a challenge. I like a challenge. Silent Vendetta 7, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Oh, thank you, Lorcan 69420. Might have to reposition one of these. Oh, really? Okay. Suddenly become incredibly more difficult. Let's reposition these. Try that again. Because this is unloading on a slight angle, so the upper one unloads first. Right, okay, and then like that, just push that on. Hopefully not push them off the other side. Yeah, we're all right. Good. Ooh. So much fun. No. Need to get that lower down. Yeah. No? Really? That should do it. There we go. 101 in here. Oh, I've got 98 on my screen. Oh. Oh, how much longer have I got on this? Good, a minute. Because this is difficult. This is so difficult. Okay, how's that? I've had worse. Hello, Owen J. Welcome along. 105 viewers. And that means I need something I haven't loaded up. What is this? Right, 2 minutes. Exclamation mark here in the chat. It's dropped back down to 87. Exclamation mark here in the chat, and I will give away a PC game in 2 minutes' time. BIS CA Raw Bake Boo. Thank you for a welcome along. Right, there we go. Countdown has begun for a PC game, yes. Right, sell-off begins. Exclamation mark here in chat. There is also the chance to win a Farm Sim DLC of your choice. Also on PC, unfortunately, because trying to get it on console is a pain. Oh, I don't have to be in cab anymore, which is good, because look at that. Oh. Wow, we've got a lot of trailers full of this to go. We really do. Tool note 8866987. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. What about doing corn and cutting it for silage instead of doing bales? For me, it's great doing bales. Yeah, doing corn for silage. As I said, I'm doing that on Spruce Mountain at the moment. Time for a giveaway. Let's go. Sorry, Paulie, got lost. Yours goes to Thefisherj. Fair enough. It's T Moscatio. Congratulations. I butchered your name yet again, but you have 90 seconds on the clock. Chewy, welcome along. Which steering wheel spinner do I use? It's a John Deere lawnmower tractor one. There you are. Righty. Let's spin the wheel for you. See which game comes up. When it does, there we go. Spin it! Oh, it is Deep Rock Galactic. We'll be sending you. Where's that on my list? There it is. So I have put your name against that T. And the game that is going to be replacing it on that, oh, no, is going to be Mine Scanners. And we'll get that saved. And there we go. So congratulations, T. Right, what I need to do. Oh, no. I need to try and get this bale closer to that one. Like so. And then when I got them next to each other, then I can go like that, and hopefully fit both of these on the back. Like that. There we go. That worked. Just. And then we have a little bit of extra control with the next one. Because what I can do is get right into here. Get right along the side and grab that bale like so. Whoa. No. See, I wasn't ever expecting to have to unload these this way. Is my trouble. Oh. Oh, that's a mess. But it's really useful to have it. Oh, yeah. The one thing about it, Chewy, is that these bolts that connect the two halves, you will need to have a, you will need to get a longer bolt for it, Chewy, in order to make it work. Because it turns out lawnmower tractor wheels are not as thick as a G26/29 Logitech setup. Hey, Yoss, welcome along. Will I be using the Galpack? Yes, I have plans to use the Galpack. Actually, I'm very much considering using the Galpack, leasing the one of the static balers, and as I said, making up some TMR bales before we move on, because it'll be easier to transport TMR bales to the new map, pre-mixed bales, than it will to transport lots of individual ones, and it'll get us up and running quicker. Okay, and back in. Mine fit without needing longer bolts. Okay, mine did not. Mine would not close around it without the longer bolts. Hey, good use of glue. Hey, Taz, welcome along. How you doing? God, I'm willing to bet the price of these bales has dropped by the time we've done this. Oh, and we're going to need to take the Vulture up to the field and clear out the cotton bale. When is Court Farms estimated to be on console? Nobody knows. We've no idea when Court Farms is due to be released. It's ready when it's ready, basically. I still think there's a lot of work to be doing on it. We're transferring over some of our equipment, not all of our equipment. There's some stuff that is just going to be too small to use on a map like the Oaks. Basically anything that's smaller than 6 meters, really, we're not going to be taking with us because there's not a huge amount of point. Yeah. Oh wow, that is. I was better in cab. There are only. Oh, the mods. Ah, yeah. Only other ones. How many have we got on here, and how many do we have left? Can we do this in 2 goes? I think that's on. Is that on? Yes. I think. Oh, not quite. Okay. That's on there well enough. Right, with that on there, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. And I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I have an idea. We can do this in 2 goes. If we're careful about it. Later, Midnight Trucker. Enjoy your supper. And this new map I'm building from scratch, we are with whatever money and equipment we can earn from here. Oh my. I think I'm lining it up and then I'm not. TBS Twister, thank you for resubscribing with Prime Gaming for your 11th month. You are awesome. Wow, depth perception. Really not a thing in FarmCatGR. Because it's blocked by a bale. The balers, the cotton balers dropped off a bale in the wrong place. As it has been doing. So we're going to load this trailer up and then we're going to go and deal with the cotton baler. Once we've loaded this up, we'll grab the Vultra and go and do that. Yeah, that's gonna knock that bale off, but that's fine. Oh wow, we've got 8 of the large bales left, so we're fine. We're absolutely fine. Position in the right place, please. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we are. All right. One more bale. Which is the one that's dropped here. Might be a tad overweight, possibly. No, it's fine. I don't know what you mean. That's fine. 3 high is okay. The wheels aren't hitting the archers. It's fine. There we go. Right, we need to go and move some cotton bales because we've got some in the way. Cheers, Azo! Thank you, Classman, for playing the applause. I am going to be actually doing some reworking. Thank you, T. I am going to be doing some reworking of some of the sound alerts and things like that. We're going to have some bits, some of them that you can do on bits, because I want to do some of that. And increase interactivity, because I should have done that a while ago. I might put the chicken song on it for a bit, because we haven't had the chicken song for a while. I'm going to put a version of Combine Harvester, so the short version of Combine Harvester. I'm going to put that available on bits as well. Not on bits, on, I mean channel points. Not planning to do the Realism experiment on Court Farms, planning to play that normally. What map am I playing on? Tool note, I am playing on Calmsden Farm. Exclamation mark map in the chat. Yeah, we need to get this unblocked. And it's slightly annoying that the harvester decides to block itself. How you doing, ASO? Quite good. We've got a nice sunny day though for the cotton harvester to be working. We were expecting a lot of rain and it's not hit. But once the weather has been kind to me, and we may yet get this contract finished today if we're lucky. If I can stop it from doing this. That's the big problem. Where's it stuck? It is stuck at the bottom end of the field. Fantastic. Although why it's stuck at the bottom end of the field, I don't know. That's a little bit weird. So we'll be moving farms. Well, last stream on here is next Wednesday, so a week today will be the last stream on here, and then the first stream on the Oaks will be the following Sunday. I don't quite understand why it's stuck here, because it was dropping them at the end of the rows. Unless it's going it's going the other way this time. Fair enough. So it is dropping at the end of the rows. Just happens to have dropped this here. Hello, SvenDB. Welcome along. Right, we'll just nip in here. Oh, get that collected. Move it out the way. Thank you for the follow, SvenDB. Any other bales on here? They would have been at the top end if there were. Wow. What do I think of Purbeck? I think Purbeck is really nice. think this is going to drop another bale at the top end of the field. But I want to go and sell those. So we'll leave this bale trailer up here. Yeah, no other bales around here. So we'll leave this bale trailer up here. We'll take the Vulture back and we'll go and sell those silage bales. I think we'll be all right. I'm expecting it to drop a bale at the top end here, so we'll leave this up here. Am I having a farm warming party? I love that idea. Right, there we go. And that. Hey, Mason Johnson MJ, welcome along. Running. Please don't advertise in here. I have a business email for a reason and social media for a reason. Not the place to do it. I mean, I design all my own stuff anyway, so. I wonder if it's a time for a redesign, maybe. Yeah. Point 4 is definitely no self-promotion. I mean, I know it says stream stroke channel, but almost back to the farm. Part this out the way, and then I'm gonna check the price on silage bales. We've pretty much got to sell these now anyway. Is that still at 190? It's still at 190. Right, tag it. Farm store sell point is that way. Right, let's go sell some silage bales, and with any luck, with some careful, oh my god, there's no brakes. With some careful driving, we'll be fine. Very possible. I would say, even if it's not a scam, my recommendation to anybody, if you are looking to get work from a streamer or looking to promote your own stream or anything like that, don't go to the streamer's chat and do that. Drop them a whisper on Twitch, or most streamers have a business email. Send a business send an email, or hit them up on hit them up on social media. Go to their Facebook, go to their Twitter. Streamers in general tend to be open to speaking to people. Peter Dude, Hagen 23, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. We've got 98,000 litres. That's not bad. So we should get about £20,000 for this. Oh, wow. Trailer was not happy with pulling into that. Here we go. Sell point. Right. Ready for everything to go horribly wrong. Unclip. 19. There we go. 22,000 for that. That was very good. So yeah, we're gonna get about 40,000 for our silage bales in total. Oh, we're getting closer to our target. Something I need to check that. Oh, wow. There's no vehicles for sale. That doesn't happen very often. Careful driving. Fine. Yeah, that's a really good price for the silage, considering that we're expecting it to peak in January. So selling it now is really good. Ageridge 63, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Did not expect to possibly do the did not expect to be selling this today, and I did not expect to be this far through the cotton contract today. Jedi Horn, thank you for the raid. Welcome, 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 raiders. Hope you had a good stream, Jedi. Go check out Jedi. He's awesome. There we go. So I should be able to fit the rest of these bales on here. Yeah, that'll do. So, oh no. One of those little mistakes that just come back and bite you in the butt. 12-13 game and the snow has thawed. Can plant your sugar beet. Yay! Or as in the words company, yay! How much money do I expect to take to the oats? We need to take about 600,000. If we're shy, if we're a little bit lower than that, we're going to struggle to get the initial setup we want. So yeah, it's ideally we want 600,000. Nope. There we go. That's got it. I'm going to the Oaks. So it's a 4X map. It's a British map. Yeah, we're going to do the realism experiment on there next. Back all the way out there. There we go. No, I don't think so. It's going to take a little while to get to some places, but I don't think I'm going to be. I don't think I'm going to feel lost. Oh, really? Our biggest issue is going to be field size. That's why anything less than 6 meters is going to be too small for us to take from here. And it's a natural evolution of where we are on this map to the next one, to go with bigger equipment. Go. Right, let's strap those down. Position that first, and that's going to make things easier. Then they're in the right place. And then reverse it around. Kelly Vaughan 870, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Cheers, T. What was for supper, Jude? Tonight was pork medallions with asparagus and cauliflower cheese. Oh, what's the great demand for? $4.95. We need to sell the wheat today as well. Oh, man. You're really testing me today. That's nearly £100 more per 1,000 litres. That's a huge amount. Right, let's push those back there like that. That is going to make things a lot easier. I've got to take advantage of that great demand. That great demand is huge. And I think we're going to have to go and take advantage of it right now, because it won't last very long. He says he continues to stack these bales. Right, we'll get the last set on here. Thank you, FarmCatGR. Oh no, we're not doing a cultivating contract today now. Too much has gone differently for us. Oh no, come on. Line up, please. Right, let's go make some quick cash. Thing is, if we sell everything now and it all goes well now, what we will be ending up on the oats quicker because we'll just have nothing else to do on here. That's rubbish. No, don't twist. Oh my lord. That's going to fall off the end. All going so well. No, not while I'm struggling with this. Right, there we go. Okay. Let's go take advantage of this great demand while we can. No, not that. This. Our trusty T6. Which doesn't normally get hooked up to this, but... So this is probably going to take 3 loads of this. Where have we got to take this to? Farm Store Bay 1. IW247 Weirdo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Should make about 30,000 from our wheat then, I think. That's gonna throw us over 200,000. I think my initial estimate of us having around 500,000 after selling everything off, rather than having 400 than 600,000, is probably closer. It'll be enough to buy the farmyard and probably a couple of fields nearby, I think. Not the field I want, unfortunately. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know. We may find out that when we get there, we can actually borrow enough back from buying the first bit to then buy the second bit. This tractor needs repairing. Yep, this tractor definitely needs repairing. But at the moment, every penny counts. If we can make an extra 40, 50 quid per 1,000 litres off this wheat, that is huge. That is massive for us. Yeah, this is wheat. Right, so we will double check this before we go and sell. Yeah, 495. That is huge. And we were going to have to sell this next month. Wow, that's more than I expected. That's 12,000 off that. So 12, 24, 36,000 we should make from the wheat. That is really good. That's really good. We've still got a lot of livestock to sell. So as I said before, we're going to be selling off most of our chickens and most of our cows. We'll keep any young chickens or young cows. To get us started and to get to rebuild our flock and our herd from. Yes, we'll probably take that with us as chicken feed. So we'll probably take those big bags with us. I think it's, is it wheat or is it barley? I'm not sure which we have, but either way, whatever we got in the feed bags, I think will come with us. Because we're going to need some initial feed for the chickens that we have. Yeah, it's a really good day for making lots of money. As I said, I was expecting to be doing most of this sell-off next stream. I thought we were going to be selling off all of our silage bales and all of our wheat next time. The fact that we are able to sell off all the wheat now, which is our largest amount of stuff, other than slurry, this time is amazing. What I do need to do is I'm going to have to go and edit the save game before next stream because slurry, I need to sell off all the slurry. We've got 100,000 litres of it. And I need to sell it off. And we're probably going to have to lease a truck for that, I think. Carter Green 87, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Always love a great demand. Can make a massive difference. All right, let's tip this. Or let's check first. Yep, it's going up as well. Wow. There There we go. That is another 12,000. Worth leasing a truck for the slurry shoe and struggle to make it back. Depends on the truck I lease, Cam. If I can lease a truck that's not too expensive that'll do it in a few runs, then yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, you can see the sun's beginning to set. Oh, we're going to go and deal with... Great, we got to go and deal with the cotton harvester again. Would it be cheaper to lease a dolly and a big tranker to use? Possibly. And I'm not adverse to doing that. Farmer 54. We might have to go with the dolly. Yes. Right, we need to park this up. Get this to fill the last of the wheat. And then run up to the field quickly. Yes. Uh, 22,000 litres, Callum. I'm just going to shoot straight across. It's just a grass field. Wait. The only downside to field 30s is right the way across the map. So we do have to drive quite a way to administer the harvester when it does this. It's partly my own fault. I set up the course play wrong because it's dumping at the end of the field. It's unloading bales at the end of the field. It's unloading bales into the cotton because of the way I set it up. I should probably have done I think if I had done a spiral, it would have been fine. But because I did racetrack, every so often it empties into the into the way of the harvester. Like that. So we'll get these two picked up and dropped off. Or these three actually picked up and dropped off. Oh, can I get in there? I can't get in there. And I have to drive over the cotton to do it. Realism! None in the way down the bottom. I'm expecting one more trailer full. And then we'll should have after that whatever else is going to be pure profit. I think we should get the cotton done today. I think we should. We're 82%. This is going to take us up to nearly between 85 and 90% done, I think. So, yeah, we're expecting 3 more bales off. 3 more bales should complete the contract. And then after that... yeah, it is just pure profit. And there's time. I am not going to waste time, though, taking this trailer back to the field. We'll just take the whole thing back with us. %87 done. So, yeah, one more load should do it. 78% transported. Hey, Gamer John 22, welcome along. Full realism from T. 2 minutes behind the car, in cab only. Top 5 live streamers with the most views on Twitch live. Top 5 farm sim, or not top 5 overall, but top 5 farm sim maybe. 99 viewers. It's been a good evening tonight. Farm sim. That's good. It's always nice to be on that top row. Right, can we squeeze past this up here? I'm hoping I can, otherwise I'm going to block the whole thing. No, okay. We'll park this here for now then. We'll sort it all out in a minute. Top 5 in anything is good. Oh yeah, absolutely. Right, do we still have... Yes, we do still have the great demand. So let's go and sell the last of the wheat. And make ourselves some cash from that. So we've still got all of the straw to sell. We've still got a load of cows to sell. We've got the contract to finish and any bonus from the contract. Okay. Top three is better. The other, well, the thing I normally ask is, where am I on English farm sim streamers? Because if I'm normally with 100 odd viewers, although we're sitting at 85, we were sitting at 106 a minute ago. That's enough to be sitting at number 1. Thank you, Jesse. I definitely want to increase interactivity. Yes, so we'll be selling buildings. So buildings that so I'm restricting it to buildings that I've bought. So for example, I can't sell the cow shed because the cow shed is already there. Was already there when I got it. However, my barn and my silo, we can take the value of those into account. Woohoo! Ah, tractor conked out. Oh, before I tip that. Yep, still got the great demand. Good. Right, I want to check the silage now as well. It's still at 190. So yeah, we want to be selling the rest of that silage trailer. There we go, 201,000. We are halfway to our initial... target of about 400,000. If we can get 400,000 before we sell our land and our buildings, we will be good. We've still got crops to sell as well. We want to sell those. Yeah, we want to sell those crops. How much we get for the cotton? I think we're probably going to make about 40,000 off that contract. So that contract making us 40,000 will throw us up to 240,000. We're going to sell more silage bales. I think we're going to end up with about 260,000 by the end of today. Which is good. Which is very good. Then... There we go. Then we will... We've got cows to sell. We've still got some crop to sell. We've got all of the straw to sell. As I said, I think we're going to hit the 500,000 easy. Yeah, that's why we're doing the cotton contract. We've got all of the slurry to sell. Although the slurry will not bring us in a huge amount of money. I'm just going to park this under here because we will be using that next day. So we'll leave this tractor and trailer here. Yeah, it was a contract I could not ignore. How much money did we start with on this series? 300,000. So we started this series with 300,000 because it started from scratch, and we had to get rid of the £200,000 loan because we couldn't have a loan with no land. So yeah, we need to own 80. We can only borrow up to 80% of the value of any land we own. And our current loan is 700,000, and our current owned land is 900 and something. So we know we've got about 200, 230 odd, I think it is, equity in our land. So that's how I know my target is about 400,000 for what I need on the next map. Because we know that we're going to get about 200,000 from the sale of our land. Nope. Yeah, we should, as I said, we should have 500,000. At this point, we're only a stone's throw away from 500,000 with plenty still to sell. So, yeah, in fact, getting to 250,000 should mean that we're at the 500,000 mark. It's then how much above the 500,000 mark can we get? No, don't push it off. Oh my lord. Wow. Just wow. These back ones are always a pain. Hang on there, please. Hang on. You're not going to, are you? Oh, yeah, it did. It did. Quick, 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 quick. Okay. Oh, it's not in the right position. We are going for a bigger farm on the oaks. So we're more modern equipment as we are here. Ah, damn it. Right. Okay, what I'm going to do, I have a plan. Irish Guy Zero, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Yeah, we're going with mostly the equipment that we've got here. Oh, no. Spike them first. There we go. Hold them in place. Undo that. Lift that. Whoa! Get them on the back. Oh, no. Nope. Oh, really? Stay then, please. Oh, no! Hey, Mr. Farquhar, welcome along. Nope. Lifted it. I've got to put no pressure on and at the same time put enough pressure that they'll stay. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Locked on. Oh. Chuck Reyes, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. We need to get some lights on. We're losing the light, chap. No, further over. Again, no. Wow. No depth perception at all. Later, Paul. Thanks for joining us. Oh, I didn't see the tags right. Oh, what did you think the tag said? I'm not using. I'm actually not using my my eye tracker tonight. I've got the eye tracker tag on, but I'm not using it. I've got the eye tracker tag on, but I'm not using it. When's the Moot Oaks? First stream on the Oaks will be a week on Sunday. So our last stream on this map will be this time next week. Looks like more driving in the dark. Yeah. Well, it's that time of year. Few more. Next Thursday, I'll find what damage you've done to your heel and how long you set your backyard for. I hope you haven't set it back very far, or at all, Thefisherj. I hope you're all good. I have something exciting at the end of the week. I've got but the flights for FarmCon. Later, Classman. Thanks for joining us. Contract is at 94% done. I'm waiting for it to say blocked again. Right, 2 single bales at the back. Do we have 2 single bales on the top? We do. Wow, I think we have fit more bales on this time. Where'd you got knocked over by a forklift? Yeah. Yes, I do have precision farming, Chuck. So yeah, I am using precision farming on here. Thank you, Mr. Farquhar. Does seem to be fairly popular. Me doing bale work tends to get quite a few people watching a lot of the time. It's almost it's a master at work thing. Okay, and oh no, that's too high. Shove it on there. Get it on. There we go. Right, and we got space for 4 more bales, and we have 4 more bales. Perfect. See, that's it done. Oi! Enough of that, Jesse's. Do I have my setup listed? I don't, but it's basically a FarmSim side panel and a G29 wheel with a wheel knob on it. Hit the all straps button and had 3 rows of bales on it. Oh no! Yeah, bales can get to you like that sometimes. I have had entire. Which baler was it? It was in FS19. I think it was one of the Heston balers, or oh no, it was the D1000. The bales for the D1000 had a tendency to explode. So if you had those on your save, whoa, no, don't do that. I want them in the middle. And you tried to load them onto a bale. A trailer manually, then inevitably they would explode. The only way to do anything with the D1000 was to use an autoloader. Hey, Bumblebee Farmer. Guys, go check out my fellow Red Dirt Rough Rider, Mr. Bumblebee Farmer. Oh, no. There we go. There we go. No, that's only half of what we've done today. Right, so this should give us another £20,000. Ish. And I'm gonna have to back up this tractor and trailer first. There we go. Right. Mr. Farquhar, thank you for playing the applause. Back this up. My pleasure, Bumblebee. Right. Where are we going with the silage bales? Still paying $190 at the farm store bale sell point. So let's go. Learned from last time. No brakes. Look, the rain suddenly started to show. Yeah, once you start rolling down that hill, Jude, you're not stopping. I didn't actually hit the wall. I think the trailer got stuck on something and stopped us. Yeah, this JCB is going to be very useful on the oaks. Because 40 miles an hour, 41 miles an hour, when we need to go over long distances is going to be great. Yeah, the cotton is so very nearly done. And that might just be that we need to deliver the last set of stuff. Just have a look. Yeah, looks to me like the cotton harvesters stopped. So that may just be a case of we need to pop down there and collect the bales up and sell them. Is what's a mod or DLC? This map is a mod. Right. Unhook the bales. 18,000. Yep, there we go. Another 20,000. The JCB. I think this is a base game one, isn't it? Oh, that's useless. Where's my JCB? Yeah, base game JCB. I would like to get the iconic. I will be enabling that on the next map on the oats. And we might, well, no, because it's a slightly different setup, isn't it? But yeah, I'd like to get the iconic. Maybe with the Union Jack on it. That would be good. But yeah, we'll get this back to the farm. We will probably be using this loading up straw bales next time. And getting those off our fields and getting those sold. Because we're expecting best price on that. We're expecting best price on the barley. Oh, the linseed. Linseed best price must be coming up as well. When's linseed best price? Where are you? Linseed. Yeah, that's next month. 360 we're looking. General store 371 on the linseed. Oh, I may have to sell that tonight as well. Wow. Yeah, because that is going to drop, I bet, overnight. Because that is quite a bit higher. So we've got 26,000 litres of oats. So linseed best price is right now, but it's going up. Oats best price is 695. Why is everything at best price? Jeez. Right. We are selling everything off tonight. Both the linseed and the oats are at best price. So they've got to be sold. Because I guarantee the price will drop overnight. Especially the oats one. The oats is already dropping. Best price is 695, 708 at Farm Store Bay 1. Let's go and make some money. Really doesn't want me to sleep. I've left the lights on the JCB. So we will. Looks like we'll be finishing off the cotton contract on Sunday. Much more important to get this stuff sold. And I think all the cotton has been harvested. I'm fairly sure all the cotton's been harvested. It just needs to be... It just needs to be delivered. So that's fine. If it's sitting at 96%, we're good. And we can pick it up next time. The oats at this kind of price is just awesome. I think this is leftover. This is leftover contract crop. This is. Oh yeah, there'll be something absolutely perfect in the equipment sale that's going to mess everything up for me, Jesse. Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt. $15. That's pretty good. Just started playing game, but I cannot tell if the prices go. The prices go down if you sell one kind of product so often. Should I plant harvest? I would vary your crops. Yes, if you plant one type of crop and continually deliver that. Yeah, it will. The prices will not be as good for that product. Cosplay isn't saying work done, which is very true, but it's not saying blocked either. Look at how much money we have. This is why we're changing map, because we got to a point here on Calmsden where we have a really good amount of money coming in. It's just a really good amount. It may be that it's reached the end and it's doing the whole needs to be unloaded thing when it can't actually unload. It is costing us a hired in price in hired worker though. So a few more oats to deliver. So we should hit about. Wow, we're really good. This is really good. Nearly 5,000 litres of oats, which is not much. And then we've got 3 journeys of, oh wow, we have so much to do. Mind you, linseed, the price I think was still rising, wasn't it? Yeah, oats was falling. Linseed price 371 was still rising. Oh, we might have to take a punt. I don't like taking a punt. Normally when I do this and take a punt, I end up losing that. Lady D33, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for your 4th month. You are awesome. Guys, go check out Lady D33. She is awesome. There we go. How you doing? Sell it now. Yeah. The price always drops. I'm doing great. We're doing that thing at the moment in the realism experiment where something always needs doing, and we keep going and going and going. They might take me over 300,000. With 50,000, I don't think so. Because it's only worth. Well, how much did I say? Let's get that. What did I say it was worth? So no, it's only 371. So no, it's not going to. It's going to be worth about just over a third of that. So we're only going to make about 15,000 from it. I think. Because a third of 60 would be 20. Minus a third of 10, which is 3. So, yeah, we're going to make about 17,000 maybe off that. So it isn't a massive place. It will send us over 250,000, and the contract will send us over 300,000. At which point I am so happy because we still have cows to sell. We still have chickens to sell. We still have buildings to sell. Or we have the value of buildings to include, which is going to be a large amount as well. And yeah, we have a little bit of equipment to sell. It's going to set us up. It's going to set us up really well, and I'm really pleased I did the cotton contract. Because, yeah, it's going to make all the difference. Right, linseed price. Are you still going up? You are. What's the best price? 360. Because the linseed isn't worth a huge amount of money, we're going to sell that next time. The price is on the up, and yeah, we're going to sell that next time. So I'm going to leave this here ready. I'm going to take a punt. It's not going to cost me a massive amount of money if it doesn't work out. So I'm not too worried about that. And yeah, we'll finish off the cotton contract next time as well. And we'll see where we are. What's the best passive income? Probably something like solar panels, I think. Greenhouses. Oh yeah, greenhouses are fairly good passive income as well. I mean, greenhouses you still have to do stuff with though. Not a huge amount, but you do have to do stuff. Right, feed the dog. Save the game. Take the time down. Check the shop. Nothing of use. Right, we'll go through till morning. Do we think, chat, that the value is going to be lower? Let's see. Let's have a look and see if the price is going to be really bad. Right. So speed is all down. Sun is just about rising. We'll save that there. that's useful. No, my combine isn't worth enough. I did want a class, but that try-on is too damn expensive. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Right, let's have a look. What is the price for linseed? 381. The gamble was worth it. So there we go, chat. I gambled. It paid off. We're sitting pretty. Going into our penultimate stream on Calmsden, we are sitting pretty. I am so pleased with how today's stream has gone. That is amazing. We're going to make an extra £10 per 1,000 litres on the linseed as well, which is amazing because that's an extra £50. It's an extra because it's 50,000 litres, 51,000 litres we have, so that's an extra £51 we're gonna make. To take a bet who we're gonna raid because he's live. I like to raid my brother, so we're gonna go and raid my brother. Go say hi to Reva. I'm going to buy his plane ticket at the end of this week. So, yeah. I got a few thank yous to say before we go this evening. Lady D33, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Jedi Horde, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. TBS Twister, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Zip Lib, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. Natbet, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Killer Rock 446, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. Blackmere65, thank you for resubscribing as well. You are awesome. Video tomorrow on YouTube, Attingham Park. Go check that out. Actually, it's been a week since I've done Attingham Park, so I can't remember where we last were. I think we're still trying to do some seeding, maybe. Or maybe we're out of it. Go check out tomorrow's Attingham Park video to see where we are. Friday's live stream over on Victor Foxtrot will be a return for the Sons of the Forest, doing multiplayer with Average Viking and Gamer Dragon, so go check that out over on that channel. That is youtube.com/Victor Foxtrot. Next MP community stream on Saturday at 8:30 over on the main Virtual Farmer YouTube channel. Go check that out. And we're back here on Sunday for the penultimate day of the Realism experiment on Calmsden Farm. So yeah, go check that out as well. We've got one more, thank you. Ostergaard95, thank you for resubscribing with Twitch Prime for your 5th month. You are awesome. I will see you at some point in the next time. My pleasure, Chuck. I'm hoping you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna go and raid my brother. Go say hello to Reva. He's doing well, and we're trying to get him up to being a Giants partner, so please go follow him when you get over there as well, because we want to sort out his Giants partnership as well. For now, I'm going to leave this here, so all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.